We both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout. We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail, but there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person. The Break It Early test application. Because evidently, these online games are hard. They can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs, and that sometimes it doesn't just work.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. A regular pint-sized atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT. Gliada, 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 gliada. Atom bomb baby, loaded with power.
And that sometimes it doesn't just work.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a confession to make. I pre-ordered Fallout 76 for the Bethesda launcher on PC. I know, save your gas, I know. I should be locked up, throw away the key, all that, put under the prison. But just know that I am sorry. It's my biggest mistake in life. I know that when I saw Todd Howard on stage talking about the game, and I looked into his eyes a little bit, I got lost, I gotta be honest. Next thing I knew, like a week later, I bought that game for $60. And I remember I went to play the beta, you could preload it, but that didn't matter. It said it'd take about 400 days to download the beta, even though I already preloaded it, and I knew that right then, I should've known. This game was not to be trusted. If I have to wait 400 days to play a beta for a game, the game better come to life and suck my dick. I don't know how that would happen, but Bethesda would have to find a way. Anyways, I played the game when it came out. I played for a little bit, not even a full week. I think I got really bored of it. It's glitchy as shit. There just wasn't enough to do, which sucks because I think the game mode was really good. And then eventually they did fix it, and now they updated it with NPCs. But then I played it with the NPCs, and it was still fucking boring. Like, the plot is just not interesting whatsoever at all. Can't even get to like the Brotherhood of Steel content or anything like that because I just get so bored of it. Since Fallout 76 has come out, it's been pretty popular to hate on Bethesda, I think. Seems like now every up-and-coming gaming YouTuber has some sort of video talking about how Bethesda wasn't that good in the past, and we just lied to ourselves all these years. And like, to be honest, I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not really trying to hear all that bullshit. I don't want to go on YouTube trying to enjoy watching videos about Bethesda games and then getting recommended the same Fallout 3's ass video every time. Does Fallout 3 have problems? Yeah, but I love the game. It's really good. And obviously everyone's welcome to their opinion. If they think the game isn't that good, then power to them. But I'm not going to stand here and let these motherfuckers talk down on Bethesda like this, thinking it's the truth. That's the problem with most of these motherfuckers nowadays, bro. They just think that whatever their opinion is, just because it's unpopular, that means it's right. Anyways, let me get rid of this little rant. I just want to get that off my chest. I feel strongly about it. I felt strongly about it for a while. But let's talk about Starfield.
And my favorite, the most anticipated open world RPG of the last 20 years.
You serious?
My boy Todd looking so fresh, bro. Looked like he just came out the gym, getting bulked up, getting that muscle. He been in the sun, he got a bit of a tan. He still got that leather jacket on to let you know he is an elite gamer. So they start out with combat. It looks the same as Fallout 4. The frames aren't good, but at least that's how you know it's not a fake demo. Seeing this also makes me glad that they delayed the game, because since Cyberpunk, I'm just like, if you need more time, take your time. I'm not trying to play a broken game anymore. I really like the space exploration vibe they're going for. You know, most sci-fi RPGs, most sci-fi games, you get the universe is already established, you already know aliens and all that shit, but I like that a lot of this game is up to the unknown. We don't really know a lot about the universe we're in. And I think the plot, you have to find like artifacts around the galaxy. It'll probably end with you finding some sort of alien species that wants to kill you, probably. Honestly, I'm getting a lot of Mass Effect 1 vibes. I'm not saying the characters are going to be as good, but Mass Effect 1 was kind of about exploration, especially the Mako missions. You kind of felt like you're exploring the galaxy. That's why I like the vibe so much of that one compared to the other two. Now, the other two are great, but there's something special about exploring the galaxy with that galaxy map theme playing in the back of your head. Now, the Mako missions weren't fun, but I don't think Bethesda got that message when they talked about the 1,000 planets thing at the end of of this show. There's a reason the Mako was taken out in Mass Effect 2 and 3. It's mainly because after a while, exploring barren planets with like one outpost on it gets kind of boring. But like in Mass Effect 1, I think it's going to be mainly optional for this. I feel like a lot of those planets, most of the planets are just going to be filler endgame stuff you can do to get resources and just explore if you're bored. I think the real potential with this system though comes from modding. I think with this many randomly generated planets, modders can make great mods, Mass Effect mods hopefully, Star Trek, Star Wars, the whole shebang. And of course you got your standard base building now that's probably going to be in every single Bethesda game. They'll probably find a way to fit base building in Elder Scrolls 6. Even if it doesn't fit, they'll find an excuse to cram it in there somehow. Shipbuilding looks cool. I think a lot of people are overlooking the fact that he said you can pick different crews and for your bases and stuff. I think that sounds really interesting. I hope there are like some interesting NPCs from each faction you can pick. Maybe some won't work together, but maybe I'm expecting too much of Bethesda. I have two main worries for this game. The first is probably going to be confirmed. It kind of was with the 1000 planets thing. I think sometimes Bethesda gets ahead of themselves with their ambitions. Sometimes they get a little too big for their britches, if you know what I mean. They try these overly ambitious things and they're just not up to the task, and eventually they just kind of come out half-baked. And then Todd Howard comes out on stage at E3 and says some dumb shit. Skyrim has infinite quests, Fallout 76 has 16 times the detail. Like, bro, just be honest with us. But then again, if he was honest with us, how would he sell the game? And second is probably going to be true. Bethesda, please, for the love of God, update your engine, please. The engine right now gets the job done, but these games could be so much better if you just fucking updated the shit. They could look better, they could run better, hopefully have less glitches, but that's kind of a pipe dream. Just get with the times, old man, please, Todd. One last thought before I go. You know, I want this game to be as good as possible, and a lot of people are acting like this is Bethesda's last chance. I'm not going into this game expecting a masterpiece. I don't think that has to be for Bethesda to survive. I feel like this is like a warm-up for them. I feel like they're kind of scared to do Elder Scrolls 6, but they know that they have to do it eventually. And I think that game will truly determine their future as a company. This, to me, I am excited for it, but it feels like, it feels like the Mass Effect 2, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm making a lot of Mass Effect references, but it's also a sci-fi RPG, so I just can't help myself. Mass Effect 2 is a great game, I love it, but the plot, honestly, compared to 1 and 3, is just not nearly as important. And honestly, I don't expect a Mass Effect 2 level game out of Bethesda here, but I do expect a good game, and I think it will be good. But I know all you haters out there, no matter what happens with this game, you're gonna be the first in line to pick up Elder Scrolls 6. So I don't want to hear no bullshit from you. You like these games as much as we do, you just don't want to admit it. And one last message for you, Todd Howard. You hear that, Todd? You hear that? Listen close. Listen close. Todd, if you mess this game up and make you look stupid in the future for making this video, trust me when I say this. All I'm gonna say, Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna need a new creative director. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go play with my worm.
Yes, I was in the chess club.